Hi everyone, my name is Garcia, as you know, and today I will be giving an informative speech on the effects of persuasive media on women's body image. So first, a show of hands, if you will, if you have ever wanted to look like a celebrity or even had body inspiration or fitness goals. Okay, awesome. I mean, not awesome, but me too. So since I have grown up in this kind of era of social media, I feel that I have a voice and a perspective that can be shared and is relevant to this topic. So first, I'd like to start with unrealistic body types or body images in persuasive media such as magazines, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, any form of media that you will consume. I'd like to show you some pictures. These are both retouched photos, and I will show you the retouched photo first, and then the unretouched photo afterwards. So this is Zendaya. Seen her before on Disney Channel. She's an actress, singer, dancer, and she was doing an interview and a photo shoot with a magazine, and they decided to retouch her original picture, which is this. And I will pass that around in a second, but I'll open this up so you can see the differences, really. They narrowed her hips and her waist, and they also did like the little details that you might not think of at first, but like the little flyaway hairs and smoothing out the jacket and just things to make it perfect, and so they're able to put it in a magazine. The second image is, I think, a more aggressive form of Photoshop. This is a plus size model, and this is the retouched photo. And this is the unretouched photo. So here you can clearly see the differences. They smoothed out her sides, so there weren't any rolls, and in the front as well, on her stomach, they smoothed out her belly, so it wasn't as prominent. And they also thinned out her legs, if you look closely. It is. And it's really unfortunate that this happens because both of these ladies are beautiful in their own right, and you can see that they're both very different looking people, but they essentially are doing the same thing. They are portraying them in a way that is perfect for their audience. So what this does is it creates an unrealistic perception of beauty and beauty standards in the sense of media and portrayal. So the next thing I'd like to touch on is exposure to media. So this was a study done by Media Kicks, and it says that the average person will spend about 5 years of their lives on social media. And this is only like a daily kind of estimate of how much time people are spending on social media. And I can tell you that I probably spend twice as much, if not more, daily. So you can pass that around and look at that. Okay, so now that we have touched on unrealistic body types in the media and exposure to media, how much time people are spending on social media, taking that into consideration, I'd like to introduce cultivation theory. And this has been described as the theory that the more media that somebody consumes, the more that they accept those media portrayals as reality. So some real world applications I wanted to kind of bring in maybe a personal narrative, but I actually found something online that resonated with me a little more, maybe, and I could hopefully resonate with you more than my own personal experience. It was a good one. But so this 10-year-old girl, she was a Demi Lovato fan. She had seen comments on I think her Facebook or YouTube or something, and they had been denigrating comments to Demi's her physique, and it actually caused this young girl to stop eating for a while in hopes that she would lose weight because of the comments that were being made about someone who she admired so much. I know that not everybody is in that social media world, but I think it's really applicable because there was a study done by Chu et al. I will leave the links in the description below. That says that in instances where there is cyberbullying or teasing in regards to someone's weight, it is actually a huge risk factor in, let's say, developing eating disorders. So that brings me to my next point of what I started thinking about while I was finding these studies being done and kind of just looking at all the information that I was gathering. What are the risk factors? Like, how does this really affect people? And when I found that study, it really just brought it home that the overall effect can be mentally and physically very damaging. And I just wanted to present you with this information so that when you go on your social media platforms and you see these people with their perfect bodies, you don't think that this is everyone, because it's not. We're all very diverse. There is a wide variety of body sizes, colors, shapes, and that's the reality of life. So, thank you.